in the largest ever investigation process till date. Now, these searches are being conducted in the residential and official premises of persons involved in the following, which is funding terrorism, organizing training camps, and radicalizing people to join proscribed organizations. Now, top PFI leaders have been arrested as well. Now, this is a massive crackdown that we're seeing by the NIA. What we also understand is that searches are underway in across 10 states, and the NIA raids are happening all over the country, and several top leaders have been arrested. Over 100 have already been detained, is what we're learning so far. Now, it's also, it looks like, what it seems like is a well-coordinated multiple agency coming together to carry out this particular top crackdown, where this special operation of the NIA, ED and the state police are working in tandem to carry out this operation. Talking about the raids, 300 plus NIA officers in raids, over 80 locations have been raided, is what we're understanding, including in states like Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh as well, and over 100 have already been detained. Now, this is of course a big crackdown on PFI, where the National Investigative Agency as well as the ED have been raiding offices across states, and what we're learning so far is that 100 people have been detained as well. Now, earlier when we broke out the story on Republic, we did tell you that the agencies are also conducting raids at the house of PFI chairman Omar Salam in Malappum's Manjeri in Kerala as well. Now, these searches are of course being conducted across states in residential and official premises of persons involved in funding terrorism, organizing training camps, and radicalizing people to join proscribed organizations. What we've further understood about the locations as well is that the NIA is conducting searches at PFI office bearer houses at several places in Tamil Nadu, including Coimbatore as well. We have Prajwal joining us from Bengaluru, Ashwin from Kerala, and we will cut across to them. Coming to you first, Ashwin, we did break out that particular story where we said that, like you gave us that information, that 50 places across Kerala were being raided. This seems like a very well coordinated raid that is being carried out by special agencies. But what is the latest information that we have so far?
Nivedana, what we definitely get to gather is that the top activists of the PFI have been taken into custody. Like we have got information that the National General Secretary Nasruddin has been taken into custody by the NIA. We also got information that the state committee member Yahya Tangal, whose name had popped up when we were covering the PFI activities in Alappuzha, his name has also come up. He has also been taken into custody. Also, we get to gather is that E. Abu Bakr, who is the former president of PFI, his house was also raided. There was a massive protest outside his house by PFI members as soon as the NIA had come in at this house at around 3 a.m. We are getting to gather that our visuals, we have got visuals to confirm that raids that happened in Kollam and Kadunagapalli. Kadunagapalli is one of the stronghold areas of the PFI. There has been a massive raid. There has been a raid at Chavakad in Thrissur, another very strong area of the PFI. Also in Palakkad, where there were 2 RSS workers were also murdered. There also in Palakkad district as well, we have seen raids happening. Along with that, in Thiruvananthapuram, our video journalist just went there physically to confirm. We got information that at around 6 o'clock, only the Enforcement Directorate officials had come to the Thiruvananthapuram office. They have a very small office in Thiruvananthapuram, but in half an hour they wrapped up the raid and went off, is what we get to gather. Similarly, there has been raid that has happened across various districts of Kerala. Predominantly, the state committee office, the headquarters of the PFI, called as the Unity House, where this raid has also taken place. We get to gather the Omar Salam, who is the chairman of the PFI, as well as the top leaders of the PFI. Their homes are also being raided, including the former president E. Abu Bakr. Nasruddin taken into custody, the national secretary taken into custody, as well as the state committee member Yahya Tangal is also taken into custody, is what we get together. Massive raid. We are definitely sure that there has been a jointed effort, not just by the NIA, but also by the Enforcement Directorate, because it certainly looks like they're trying to get all the information on whether there has been a of financial transactions. There has been very shady financial transactions, especially the public has broken those stories when it comes to Delhi riots as well. So certainly there's a massive raid, the biggest ever operation that we see so far. There's a huge combing operation, we can say more than 50 locations in Kerala. We also get together in Bangalore, in other southern states also this similar kind of raid is happening. So certainly a big crackdown. Could it be a precedent to banning the PFI? It's yet to be seen. But definitely a huge crackdown by the NIA as well as the Enforcement Directorate. Nivedana, back to you.
Right, Ashwin, stay with us. I'll come back to you. But Aneri, talking about these raids, we also saw a couple of days ago this was already being carried out by the NIA. But give us a sense of what is happening in Hyderabad as well in connection with these NIA raids. Also, in terms of detentions, do we have any details about that?
Well, as we have been seeing how there were massive raids which were taking place in Andhra Pradesh and in Telangana. Well, on Sunday we had seen there were raids which were taking place at 38 different locations, but also at the same time now we see that there are raids which are happening in Kurnool and in Telangana, in various locations in Telangana, but also at the same time as we have accessed one of the videos from Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh, where we see that the people there are raising slogans like NIA go back and NIA down. So we have been seeing how there's anger among the people when NIA has been conducting raids since last night. There were massive raids which were happening at various locations in Kurnool, and so now also at the same time, not to forget, NIA had arrested 4 people and they were sent to judicial remand in connection with the PFI case when Nizamabad police few months back had arrested one of the person who was said to be a karate trainer, but he was running an NIA training center where they used to attract youth and they used to train them. But now we see a mega crackdown by the NIA, not only in Telangana and in Andhra Pradesh, but across various states, where we see that there are massive raids which are being conducted by NIA since last night.
All right, Aneri, getting us all those details as well. We will, of course, continue to track this big story. It is a huge crackdown on anti-national terror activities, where we see that the NIA, in coordination with other special agencies, are carrying pan-India searches. What we understand so far, of course, is that top PFI leaders have been arrested. On the other hand, of course, 100 people are detained, is what we're understanding. We will, of course, continue to get all the details from across India. Our reporters are on the ground trying to get us more information about this massive crackdown. But moving on to other news,